Good morning, friends. Welcome to my YouTube channel of astrologer Anil Agarwal. Today we will be talking about whatever predictions I had made, but for between 20th of June to 5th of July. Whatever was predicted has come through. Now, first of all, we will be talking about the earthquakes. I had mentioned that when Moon and Mercury get together on the 23rd and 24th, they are the time when then earthquakes could take place, especially when Mercury is afflicted. Mercury is retrograde and it is also afflicted, and it is with Rahu, and it is being aspected by Mars. So 23rd, there were two earthquakes. One earthquake took place in Maharashtra of 3.3, and the other earthquake was in Mexico, 7.5. And there was also warning for tsunami. Earlier, also 2-3 days back, before 23rd, there was an earthquake of 7.5 in New Zealand. So friends, I had made the prediction for earthquake that it may be globally near the coastal areas, and throughout the world. It is very difficult to pinpoint all the countries, but definitely I had pointed out that the central region of India is prone to it, and the central region of India comprises of Maharashtra, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, and then some parts of North and West Delhi. So my prediction for 23rd June 2020 is spot on. First of all, an earthquake in Maharashtra, and then a earthquake of higher intensity of 7.5 in Mexico. The other prediction which was made for June was the spikes in coronavirus, and you can see for yourself the number of deaths worldwide and the number of cases in India. They have increased in geometric progression. The third prediction was about stock and financial markets. That is also spot on. I've been mentioning that whenever Moon and Mercury are together, it's time for bearish trend, and especially when Mercury is also retrograde. And then the other planetary positions, I had also already mentioned that between 20th to 5th of July, the stock and financial markets will be volatile. They will take roller coaster rides and then finally break down. The fourth prediction is for the Sushant Singh Rajput. I had written an article using the Prashna. I did not use his birth chart because it's very difficult to predict all these things from the birth chart, because I used the time when he was last seen taking a juice class, and then I have elaborated. I've used the MOOC Prashna, and I found that it was a suicide. It was not a assassination or anything, but yes, he was definitely under mental pressure because he some broken relations, and then some broken relations as far as the higher up are concerned for his career. So he was under deep depression, and especially when Moon is afflicted by Saturn, and Moon is connected to the eighth house or eighth lord, and especially when Moon is connected to the disbuster, and Moon are connected to eighth house and eighth lord. The Lagna rising at the time of suicide was Cancer, and the eighth lord is Saturn. Mercury, Moon is placed in the ninth house in the sign Pisces, and the disposer of Moon is also Jupiter, and it is with Saturn, the eighth lord. So, and you see, when the combination for suicide are that Mercury, the psychology, the planet for psychology, has to be afflicted. Mercury was with Rahu in the 12th house. We all know that he tied himself with a green cloth, and Rahu is hanging and 12th house is hanging, and then Mercury is green cloth. So I made a chart of Cancer Lagna at 10:05 p.m. just after he took the glass of juice. Probably he tried to commit a suicide. And you see Mars in the 8th house, and all these, and Sun also afflicted by Mars. So the life-giving forces are afflicted, the Moon is afflicted, and then the Mercury is afflicted, and the Lagna Lord is also afflicted. Lagna Lord is also Moon. So it is a pure case of suicide. and I've mentioned all these parameters. Then the next is the surge in gold. I also predicted in all my articles, I've been writing in all my articles that there will be surge in gold, and especially it is indirectly proportional to the stock market. When the stock market goes down, the gold goes up. But this time, gold, even if when the markets were going up, gold was going up. Gold surged. Gold has touched a new high of $1,770. So, friends, this is all the predictions, whatever I have made, and let's see. And then the aggression, Indo-China face-off, even after the talks, as I mentioned, that we will have, there is a fear for the face-off between Indo-China, because the planetary positions are not conducive. They are enigmatic, especially till 5th of July. So we have to wait and see what really happens. But China has a Kapat Yog in his chart, the foundation chart, the Lagna Lord in the 8th house, aspected by 12th Lord, which is fallen, and where the eclipses have taken place, and the Dasha of Mercury, which is the 9th Lord and the 6th Lord. So, friends, this is all about. So, whatever I had predicted, it is spot on. There is no, I've already written details using the Kurma Chakra for the earthquakes, and I used the Rudramsha chart for the India Foundation chart, and I find that till 5th of July, the planetary positions are not good. I will insist that till 5th of July, there can be a possibility that China may betray. Even after having talks, he can, open up some new area. He can open up in some new place. And that's about all, friends. This is what I just wanted to say. Astrology is amazing, and I thank God for making my predictions correct, and my guru also, who has inculcated high astrology skills in astrology. All my predictions are not only on the YouTube. I first write an article on my web page confirming all the details, not like other astrologers just talking, giving the dates without any reasoning. There should be proper reasoning. If you are doing some prediction, it has to have a proper analysis. And if the analysis is correct, only then it is worth listening to a video. If the person is just speaking offhand, it has no value. Most of the astrologers are just speaking offhand, not giving any reasons. The virus will go away in September, the virus will go away in June, the virus will go. They have no reasoning. They are just listening and just trying to encash on, make hay while the sun shines. So be careful, friends. Without reasoning, if an astrologer is giving any prediction, it has no meaning. So, friends, this is about all, and thank you for listening to me, and we'll meet again in the next video. Bye bye.